Good evening, everyone. This is Phil from Walmart coming at you. I am at a Flying J in French Camp. It's considered French Camp, California, which is right next to Lathrop, which is just a few miles away from Stockton, California. So I'll give you an idea of where I'm at. My day today was good. Very good day. I started in Sac. I left you last night laying over in Sac. Went to McCarran. McCarran gave me a load with 3 stores in it. One was in Richmond, California, the other one San Leandro, and the last one in San Ramon, California. And then from there, my dispatch, they added on to my dispatch and are sending me to a vendor tomorrow. So I'll be picking up at a vendor in the morning and taking that to McCarran after I get loaded, or I don't know if it's a drop and hook yet. There's not much on the notes other than the reefer has to be 3/4 full on fuel. So I'm going, like I said, I'm at Flying J now. So in the morning, I'll top off the reefer with fuel from here. I have enough fuel in the tractor to get back. I don't fuel at truck stops unless I absolutely have to. And I would have had a full tank, but for whatever reason, the fuel pumps in McCarran shut off and it wouldn't fuel my reefer. So I said it had 3/4 when I left, so it's under 3/4 now. So now I have to top it off and at least get above 3/4 for tomorrow. My topic tonight is going to be about backing. People ask about onboarding and what there is in onboarding and what we do during onboarding. That's other videos that are out there, and maybe I'll put one together if I get any requests for onboarding. But backing is part of that onboarding process. All I could say is they are going to challenge you at different stores with your ability to back, and meaning last night when I got to a store, I think it was last night, I got to one of the stores. In the notes, it actually says you will blindside back this. My previous employer, we discouraged blindside backing, and we were in day cabs, which is a lot easier to do than in a sleeper. Obviously, you can see out the back window and you can kind of get a judge on it. In a sleeper, it's a little more difficult. I'm still rookie at hooking up YouTube, so I'm trying to do some research on how I can add pictures and to videos without taking the video and onto my laptop and editing it that way. I just right now I'm doing this from inside the cab and getting it posted, so there's some content out there. But they will challenge you on your backing. The first store I went to today was in Richmond, and it's at an old like Hilltop Mall in Richmond. And the Walmart, I think, used to be a Macy's before, is now Walmart, obviously. They have 3 bays there, and I've been there before, and I parked it in a different spot. This time, the other driver was already there. He was in a spot, and that was the only other spot. And when I went inside, they were still unloading some pallets from the other 2 trailers. So could I have waited? Could I have pulled one out and parked it in the parking lot somewhere as an empty and opened up that bay? Yes, I could have. But I saw my coworker get into this spot. I figured I can get into this spot. Shouldn't be really difficult, but it is tight quarters. Doing walk around of the area prior to my backing, there's some poles right across from the bay or the dock, and it looks like as though somebody cut, and as they caught it, they probably caught it with the right fender or right tire or something, caught it and bent it. It's a pretty beefy pole too. And then there's a pole right by the wall as you're coming in on your back right corner, and that one was bent. The wall itself was scraped up all the way down from the front to the back, basically, with previous drivers that were, missing it and didn't get out and look, and started scraping along the side wall there, the brick wall. I lost count. How many times I got out and looked at my surroundings. I walked around to the back. I walked around to the other side. I looked at everything, and I would edge back 6 feet or 6 inches to a foot, then get out and look again, because I wasn't sure whether it was turning is the way I wanted it to turn. I was able to get it in there with minimal, and when I say pull-ups, I did like baby pull-up. It was maybe just enough to turn the wheels and get straight again, or turn so I get back under it some more. I didn't hit anything, but it just takes me to that point where you've really got to stay focused on your backing and stay practiced on your backing, and don't shy away from those hard spots, because those hard spots are going to make you better. And it's all about the setup, right? Your setup, that's the first key. Getting out, looking at the scene before you start backing, knowing what is there and how much room you have, and taking your time, slow, steady, and get out and look. Stop, get out and look. Stop, get out and look. Back up a little bit, get out and look. If you don't like it, get out and look. I'm going to say this again and again, because again, I am going for my goal at Walmart is to be this, I probably won't be the safest driver, because there's drivers that have been driving for Walmart a lot longer than I'll be able to, be honest. They started years ago and are ready to retire probably, and with 3-4 million miles, like I talked about in a previous video. But I plan on at least 15 years at Walmart, and if not more. And in that, I did the calculations. I'm gonna come in at, let's see, 1.5, maybe 2 million miles safe driving. Depends on how far I go. And I did that video where it kind of broke down how long it would take to get to those levels. But that's my goal. And if that means I got to get out and look a few times, I'm going to get out and look every single time. If I'm unsure or I think it's close, I'd rather get out and look and adjust the tractor and adjust the trailer than to keep going and go, oops, and have to make that phone call to safety. And, are you going to get fired the first accident you have? Probably not. But I don't want to have to make that call. I don't want to have to call safety and go, yeah, hi, this is Phil. Yeah, I'm at Richmond. Yeah, I hit the pole or I hit the wall. What are they going to say? Did you get out and look? Yeah, once. Once is enough? I thought so. It's not going to be a good conversation, I'm sure. So my point is, those of you that are thinking about Walmart, or those that are driving and you're in a sticky situation backing, get out and look. Who cares if somebody's watching? Who cares if somebody's looking? It shows that you're taking your time. If it takes you a little longer to get in the spot, that's better than tearing the bumper off of somebody's tractor, or it damaging these poles, damaging the trailer or the tires on the trailer so that you can't move, pulling an airline. I mean, running and getting more than 90 degrees and running your fairing into the side of the trailer like you see on Bonehead Truckers. Right? It happens all the time. Just watch Bonehead Truckers. It happens all the time. Every Wednesday, I haven't watched it this week. As a matter of fact, I think I'll watch that tonight. Every Wednesday they put out a Bonehead Truckers of the Week. And these are clips that people send in of people doing stupid stuff. And stuff we should know not to do, but we do it anyway. So we got to get out of that. But backing, take it slow, get out and look. If you're not sure, ask somebody else for help. Maybe they can help you. Get a better setup. Pull out. Don't be afraid to pull out and start again. There was one instance I'd already done a long leg and came back to the hub, and then they said, hey, we need you to take this over to Oakland and drop it off over there. So I got to Oakland. Oakland called the dispatch there. They said, okay, put it on door 22. I don't remember the door, but 22. And I've never parked a trailer on their doors over there, but right across from there are a set of pull-throughs, what we call pull-throughs, just kind of like at a rest area where you just kind of pull in and pull out. And they're on an angle, kind of like a rest area. And drivers pull in, drop their trailers. Well, it's right across from the unload doors. And you're backing in, and I came in and started backing in and didn't like it. Didn't like it. Tired. Guess what I did? I went around. I pulled out. I went around the entire building. It's where you can drive around the entire building. So I drove back around, came back in for a better setup. Got a better setup, got it in, didn't hit anything, and was able to uncouple the trailer safely and go about my business, get another trailer, and go back to my hub where I was working at the time. So my point is, you might have to get that set up, and you might have to go and get a new one and turn out and come back in at a different angle. Sometimes you have to use the 90 degrees, sometimes you use the 45, sometimes you get lucky and you get a straight back. It really is gonna be one of those I don't know until you're there kind of things, and then you gotta judge it, right? So use your get out and looks. Be careful. If you're unsure, get out and look. Stay safe when you're backing. For Walmart Phil Walmart, I don't want to be Walmart Phil. There's already a Walmart Rob. For Phil from Walmart's Right Lane Trucking, hey, stay safe, guys. Good night.